Tiffany Stratton did indeed compete against Chelsea Green last week, a match that was interfered with several times by Piper Niven, so there is some bad blood between these two in the ring right now. But it would be a huge feather in the cap of the powerhouse Niven to get a win over the champ and raise her stock in the women's division.
She's looking for that running senton, and Stratton able to get on the way and then delivers that basement drop kick. A week ago, she came off the top rope onto Niven and Green outside the ring. Springboarding in this time against Piper, hooks the leg, looking for the quick win.
Incredible technique and body control here, and of course, Tiffany Stratton not surprised by the powerhouse style of Niven after months now of competing against Nia Jax, who's very similar, but now Niven's going to ask some different questions.
As she gets sent out onto the floor. Piper Niven with that strength advantage, just tossing Tiffany Stratton.
He's so stoic in that ring. Never happier than when in full control.
Oh! Oh, and there's the offense she was looking for. She's gone up against Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, all victories in last week, the tag team action up in Toronto. So she has been active.
Well, these are the new questions that get asked of you when you become champ in WWE. You have unlimited bullseyes on your body, and a lot of questions have been asked of Tiffany Stratton tonight already by Piper Niven, but showing that championship caliber durability when it matters most. Tiffany Stratton back in control.
First time these two have ever gone one-on-one in their careers, as driving that shoulder into the ribs that were greatly affected earlier on in this match is Piper Niven.
And Niven is such a proudly belligerent woman. One shot from Niven is like 10 from anyone else.
Tiffany able to get out of the way, and slams her down.
And now you've got this opportunity to do some damage against the bone crusher Niven. You've got to make it count.
How's this for counting? Into the cover, hooks the leg for the win. And the shoulder up by Piper Niven. This is the danger zone when you're up against Niven. Nobody's home.
Simply telegraph for too long, and here we go, Joe.
Prettiest moonsault ever. It is Tiffy time.